Well, a piece of Memphis history is getting a second chance. Mount Carmel Cemetery, dating back to 1847, has been neglected for years, even though it's the final resting place of local heroes like Tom Lee. Well, now a group of Memphians is stepping in to restore the cemetery and bring dignity back to the people buried there. Our visual storyteller Devin Wood shows us how Mount Carmel is being brought back to life.
Be careful. I am a firm believer that if you don't know where you came from, you have no idea where you're going. So it is so important to see how things did develop, how it did get here, because the mistakes that were made don't need to be repeated. Tom Lee, that's the man that is celebrating downtown. This is his resting place.
We have a very important, famous park downtown called Tom Lee. Well, Tom Lee Park commemorates somebody who is buried here. And there was no designation to that. In fact, the Odoms, they had to actually explore to find that. So there's so much history here also.
He rescued 32 people from a capsized boat in the Mississippi River in 1925. Although the city celebrates and recognizes his accomplishments, he had been buried here amongst weeds and down stones, and you were unable to even access his grave.
Cemeteries were the precursor to state parks and public parks. So this would be the gathering place for families to, appreciate, the outdoors, right? Now, obviously there's this stigma against cemeteries as if, it's morbid and it reminds you of death. But this is actually a place where people came to share life with each other. I believe Memphians need to have healthier reference points for how their elders and ancestors have contributed to our present day, right? I think oftentimes people look at our youth and they say that they don't come from anywhere. They don't necessarily come from a lineage of greatness, right? And I think cemeteries remind Black people that they do come from greatness. And this is our opportunity to preserve the greatness of Black architects that have built this city.
The city needs to recognize these burial places for some of the prominent people that lived before us. We may not even know their names, but they were people. They were people that helped build this city, and it's important for us to remember them that way and maintain their final resting place.
This is an elder-led project, and young people need to be a part of this to help, to bring that young energy, into nature and into this project so that we have something to sustain after, our elders have passed. So, this is the passing of the baton project. That's the way that I see it.
We want to be a place where people can appreciate all the things that these people have done for us. So it should be a place to be proud of.